Jesus calls, it's urgent, please respond immediately. Divine communication, my cherished one, I urge you to ready yourself for the day ahead, for what I am about to share will resonate deeply within your soul. I understand that you have many responsibilities and thoughts occupying your mind, but I humbly seek your focus at this moment. Feel free to attend to your plans later, but for the moment, grant me your 10 to 15 minutes. Concentrate, for I shall not say it again, and what I share will profoundly impact the journey that awaits in this day, this fleeting moment that is rapidly drawing near. This day will be unlike any you have encountered previously. It will possess a strength and fervor akin to the warmth of a radiant flame. My dear one, the adversary is aware of the intentions I hold for you, and he perceives the pathways to greatness unfolding in your journey. And he holds it in disdain. He holds disdain for the path I have embraced with you, my cherished one, and he will strive with all his might to divert you from your sacred purpose. He will arrive and his methods will be clever, he will come, and his trickery will present itself as a lure, cloaked in the appearance of solace, masked as the very things you believe you long for. But do not allow yourself to be deceived by his outward appearance. Below it rests a chasm of sorrow, of absence, and of void. This day holds a significance unlike any other, for on this day, the adversary will mount an unprecedented assault on your thoughts. His whispers will resonate within the depths of your being, lifting away every trace of uncertainty, of fear, of insecurity that you have ever encountered. He will attempt to unlock the pathways to your history, unearthing the burdens I have already freed you from, the errors you have long surpassed, the darkness that no longer holds sway over you. He will depict them with such vibrant detail, that you will feel, as if you are experiencing them once more. But do not be afraid, dear one, for I am by your side. I stand as your guardian, equipping you with resilience and insight for this moment. Listen to me, dear one. I urge you to get ready. Steady your heart, uplift your spirit, and protect your thoughts with unwavering strength. When this day arrives, you will sense a weight in the atmosphere. In moments of quiet reflection, you might sense a disquieting tension, as if the world around you is beckoning you toward distraction, stirring a restlessness that eludes your understanding. This is a tactic to disturb your spirit, preventing you from perceiving my guidance. But I promise you I will be present, resonating more profoundly than the clamor, illuminating more brilliantly than any darkness he could create. Simply align your heart with mine. Come closer to me, and I will come closer to you. On this day, the adversary will attempt to mislead you into thinking that you lack strength. He will attempt to instill uncertainty about your identity, causing you to question every gift and blessing that has been bestowed upon you. Thoughts may emerge that feel unfamiliar, like arrows shot from afar, thoughts that judge, that diminish, that dishearten. But understand this, these are not your thoughts, dear one. They are the bane of the foe. Be mindful, for he stalks like a fierce beast, searching for a soul to consume, a spirit to shatter with his deceptions. But I have proclaimed triumph over him, and I bestow upon you that same triumph, that same power to stand firm against him. Stay strong, hold on, and keep your faith unwavering. Prepare yourself, my cherished one, for on this day, challenges will present themselves in various ways. One might come across individuals who seem warm and welcoming, who communicate with gentleness, yet harbor hidden treachery within their souls. There will be whispers that tempt you to seek the quick way, to opt for the simpler route rather than the one of virtue. In times of struggle, you might find yourself drawn to sources of fleeting solace, yet these may ultimately inflict deeper scars on your soul. Do not permit your spirit to accept the trivial, the fleeting solutions, the hollow reassurances that ultimately result in remorse. My child, cling tightly to what you know is genuine, for in that authenticity you will discover a serenity that no worldly delight could ever offer. And on this day, when the adversary's call becomes more intense, utter my name. Speak it aloud if you must, for in my name lies a strength that drives away shadows, that frees the bound and dismantles barriers. When you utter my name, every authority, every shadowy power must yield, for my name reigns supreme over all. It holds a radiance so pristine, so sacred that no shadow can endure its presence. Keep in mind, dear one, that I have bestowed upon you my essence, and where my essence resides, there is liberation, there is power, there is understanding. Stay watchful and attentive. The adversary will not yield. He will be present during times of weariness, when you feel exposed, when your spirit is weary from the challenges of existence. In those moments, he will arrive with his soft murmurs, his enticing offers, seeking to draw you into choices that could divert you from your true path. But I have instilled a power within you, one that is unwavering, one that can endure every tempest, every challenge, and every assault that may come your way. This strength is discovered when you rely on me, when you remain steadfast in belief and continue forward, even in the face of challenges. Know, dear one, that you are never by yourself. Even if the world around you turns against you, even if others doubt your purpose, even if you feel alone, I stand by your side. I have chosen my messengers to be with you, to protect you in every step you take. They are powerful champions, prepared to stand in your defense. Reach out to them, seek their guidance, and they will answer your call. For I have entrusted them with your care, to watch over you in all your endeavors, ensuring that you do not falter, that your steps remain firm, and your journey is unobstructed. Get ready, dear one, for this day approaches swiftly. Stay vigilant, always remain watchful. The adversary will approach you with everything in his arsenal, seeking to catch you unprepared, aiming to plant seeds of uncertainty and confusion. He will attempt to obscure your thoughts with fears, with anxieties about what lies ahead, with troubles that rob you of your tranquility. But remember, I am the source of tranquility, and in my presence, there is no space for anxiety. Release all your worries to me, and I will support you. I will support you, even when the burdens of life feel overwhelming. On this day, when the tempest swirls around you, hold steadfast and do not fear. Remain steadfast and trust that I am advocating on your behalf. The adversary may approach you, but he will not prevail against me. He may attempt to bring you down, but I will transform his actions into a source of empowerment for you. Each challenge, each struggle, each hardship is shaping you, crafting you into the person I have envisioned for you. I am nurturing you, fortifying your spirit, readying you for the journey I have in store for you. My cherished one, pay close attention, for I am addressing you with all the affection and earnestness that a parent can bestow upon their dear child. It is essential for you to grasp the significance of my words. This message carries great significance, deserving of your full attention and reflection, not to be dismissed or overlooked. The outcomes of disregarding my caution are far more significant than you might ever conceive. I approach you with a message of compassion and a message of clarity, urging you to open your heart, your mind, and your spirit. For if you turn away, if you close your ears and shut your eyes to what I share, the journey you take will only lead to sadness and remorse. I wish for nothing but happiness and vitality for you, yet it is essential that you decide to heed my call. Listen to my guidance, my dear one. Reflect on the stories of those who have walked this path before you, those who disregarded my guidance, who turned away from my call, and observe the outcomes they faced. Recall, it was during the time of Noah that I delivered a message to the people. For many years, I reached out to them through Noah, encouraging them to abandon their wrongdoings, to seek redemption and find salvation. Yet they turned away from me. They found joy in laughter. They ridiculed. They continued with their lives as if my words held no significance. What is it? They believed they had plenty of time. They believed they could persist in their own paths without facing any repercussions. And then, in an instant, the deluge arrived. The rains fell heavily, the waters surged, and in that instant, time slipped away. The entrance to the vessel was closed, and those who turned away from my call found themselves adrift. My heart ached for them, for I longed to rescue them, yet they opted to turn away from me. Do not repeat the same error, my dear. This caution I am sharing with you now holds the same significance. As I cautioned those in the time of Noah, I extend the same warning to you today. Just as I reached out to the people of Israel to change their paths and return to me, I am reaching out to you. Recall my chosen ones, how they roamed the desolate lands for 4 decades due to their unwillingness to heed my call. I had vowed to them a place rich with nourishment and sweetness, a realm of plenty and favor. Yet, due to their lack of faith and their refusal to follow, they were unable to step into that promise. They closed themselves off, and they overlooked the very blessing I had set aside for them. Do not allow your heart to become hardened, my dear. Do not allow doubt to take away the gifts I have prepared for you. The adversary seeks nothing more than for you to overlook this caution. He will attempt to persuade you that my words hold no significance, that patience is key, and that time is abundant. Yet he is not truthful. He has been deceitful from the start, and his sole aim is to take harm and ruin. He seeks to take away your happiness, to extinguish your aspirations, to ruin the intentions I hold for your journey. But I have come that you may experience life, and experience it to the fullest. This message comes from a place of deep care, a reminder to safeguard you from the pitfalls that may lie ahead. Reflect on the tale of Sodom and Gomorrah. I dispatched my messengers to alert Lot and his family to depart from the city, for calamity was approaching. I offered them a means of escape, a route to security. But Lot's wife could not withstand the allure of what she was departing from. She gazed back, holding tightly to the existence she had once embraced, and in that instant, she felt adrift. I am inviting you to step forward, dear one, away from the things that may cause you harm, and from the ties that could keep you from your true path. Keep your gaze forward. Release your grip on what I urge you to let go, for they are merely binding you. I offer you a new beginning, but you must decide to turn away from the things that would draw you back into shadow. Behold, I embody compassion, yet I also uphold righteousness. My affection for you is boundless, yet my commitment to righteousness requires that wrongdoing must be confronted. When my people disregarded my messengers, when they strayed from my guidance, they faced the repercussions. Not because I wished for their pain, but because they selected a journey that took them far from my presence. When you disregard my guidance, when you choose not to heed my words, you position yourself beyond my shelter, beyond the gifts I long to bestow upon you. Just as the wayward son ventured away from his father's home, you might discover yourself in a state of need, facing challenges, and grappling with hopelessness. But understand this, I am always here, anticipating your return. My arms are open, my love remains steadfast, yet the choice to return to me is yours alone. I urge you to get ready, for the times to come will be laden with challenges and examinations. The adversary will approach you with everything in his arsenal, seeking to unsettle your belief, and instill uncertainty about my assurances. He will employ every strategy, every falsehood, every allure to attempt to lead you astray from me. But I have bestowed upon you my essence, my teachings, and my assurances. Remain steadfast in your beliefs, my dear. Prepare yourself with the protective gear I have given, the belt of honesty, the breastplate of virtue, the shield of belief, the helmet of deliverance, and the sword of the essence. And with these, you will be empowered to resist every plan of the adversary. And keep in mind, dear one, that my guidance extends beyond you, reaching those in your midst. You have been positioned to shine brightly, to illuminate the shadows, and to speak the truth in a world yearning for guidance. Please share my words with others. Share them with those who are wandering, those who are in turmoil, those who have been misled by the falsehoods of the adversary. Share my truth with compassion, for there are many who wander in shadows, who seek the light that only I can offer. Stand strong, embrace your strength, for my presence surrounds you. I will provide you with the phrases to express, the insight to lead, the power to endure. Turn your gaze to my Son Jesus as your guiding light. He faced every trial, just as you do, yet he remained without fault. He stood steadfast in my promise, resisting the deceptions of the adversary, and he emerged triumphant. And through his triumph, you too can experience triumph. The very essence that brought Jesus back to life resides within you. In this struggle, you have support by your side, you are never truly isolated. Reach out to me, and I will respond. Look for me, and you shall discover me. Ask, and you shall receive. But understand this, my dear one, the hour is fleeting. The time approaches when I shall come back, when all will kneel and every voice will proclaim that Jesus Christ is Lord. Act now, take action without hesitation. Today is the moment of redemption, the time to dedicate your heart completely to me. I am enduring, wishing for no one to be lost, yet my endurance will not persist indefinitely. There will come a moment when the opportunity for mercy will cease, and those who have turned away from my invitation will find themselves on the outside. Do not find yourself among them, my cherished one. Make your decision now while the opportunity is still at hand. To tread upon my path, to heed my call, to dwell in my radiance. I cherish you, my dear one, with a love that knows no end. I have selected you, summoned you by name, and distinguished you for a special mission. Do not allow the distractions of this world, the deceptions of the adversary, or the allurements of the flesh to divert you from the purpose I have set for you. Remain steadfast, focus on my guidance, and tread the journey I have set for you. For I am by your side, always until the very end of time. I will always be by your side, supporting you through every storm, every trial, and every challenge you face. Have faith in me, and I will lead you to the path of understanding. Pay attention, dear one. The moments are becoming more shadowed, and the hour approaches. The adversary is intensifying his assaults, for he is aware that his time is limited. But do not be afraid, for I have triumphed over all that exists. My strength surpasses all forms of darkness, and my radiance illuminates even the deepest shadows. Stay with me, and I will stay with you. Come closer to me, and I will come closer to you. Together we will journey through whatever lies ahead, and you will rise triumphant, fortified, and transformed by my unwavering support. So listen to my counsel, my dear one. Embrace my words, allowing them to guide you and illuminate your journey. For I am the path, the reality, and the essence of existence. None can approach the Father except by way of me. Remain in me, and you will produce abundant results, for without me, you can achieve nothing. Yet, with me, everything can be achieved. I am by your side forever, my dear, until the very end of time. So be it.